It's the Game of the MTG Show.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a Mox here. Nothing to overthink. Nothing that's particularly tempting anyway. If there's ever a stip, it'll be in the overlay. I'm rando. I think it seems kind of bad to just about everybody, Elder's Millennial. I think that one's just a head scratcher. The new Jace. I don't think I've seen anybody cast it. Maybe I saw like one person cast it. Yeah, sometimes they take risks on cards, and they end up being like pleasantly surprising, like the Berserk aggro in the last season. End up being like surprisingly good. And then sometimes they take risks on cards where you're like, what are they doing? Oh, I guess I'll try it. And then it's like, no. This one was intuitively wrong. So I'm looking at Yavimaya. It would be nice if this Mox Emerald was on color. There's a lot of cards that play well with Yavimaya, like Rafellos. I'm also looking at Inti. Inti's a really good one to play on turn 1 off of a Mox. When you take a strip mine, when I take a strip mine, I'm usually thinking about late recursion stuff too. That'll be another reason to be into green, Should I just grab Otharri? I think I should. We're not committed to green yet. And we could take Otharri and stay Boros, or we're going to take Otharri and end up Naya. Both are good archetypes. I think it's the best card in the pack, so I'll draft it. Decent pack, though. There's nothing wrong with grabbing like Skull Clamp or Delighted Halfling or something here, if you're going for something particular. Yeah, there's Rafellos and Titania here. Titania pairs really well with the Strip Mine. So if I'd taken the Yavimaya, I'd be like really happy in this spot. Having taken Otharri, I'm tempted by the Solitude, I'm tempted by the Raptor. Or, you know, I could still take the Titania, right? I'm not committed to white either. Could have taken this Birds, too. And take the Birds Wheel Titanium. Try that out. Could take Brawler. I didn't end up casting it a lot that last game. It'd be a cool curve though to plot Brawler and then play it into Otharri the turn after. I'll give it one more shot. Liberator's solid, Ravine solid. Let's take the Ravine. I don't think we're gonna end up with enough forests for Lumberjack. Like currently we have 2 green sources that are non-forests. I think I want to look at like Lotus Cobra, maybe Arwen, maybe Rabblemaster. What deck wants Lotus Field? I don't know. There's a few things that untap lands that could be hypothetically sweet with. Aggressively mid for you in Candelabra decks. Yeah. Kind of a cool one with balance, I guess. Yeah, as much as I like Raptor, I'm going to take Titania with the Strip Mine there. I think that'll work out okay. I don't think we're going to end up playing enough burn spells for Soulscar Mage. Am I going to have to restart here? Yeah, let's do that. Chandelar spotted. Chandelar fucking rocks. Yeah, I cleared a lot of stuff off my desktop. And that's currently the only one on deck. Newman Saucing. Do you want to see what that is? Oh, I should probably pick my next draft pick. There's a Time Walk in there. We're going to take the on-color Mox over it. We're going to take the Mox Ruby over Time Walk. Make our mana base better instead of stretching it. This is a really sick pack, though. Like, Orcs Alt, I'm also, like, really happy to first pick. So there's, like, 3 or 4 first picks in here. Someone's going to be happy. I think I like Vista here. Just give the Titania some depth while also fixing. I believe I have Rituoso. I think he got Sour Quested the other day. Could be another fetch for Titania. I think I want the Plateau. Lightning Bolt, Chandra, Wheel of Fortune. A lot of really good cards here. I'll be really happy with Bolt. I'm going to take the Plateau, though. Just have good mana. It's my Tri-Land. I don't think we need it, though. Like, I don't know if a Tri-Land's better than just taking Oliphaunt. Sometimes you play Oliphaunt, you know? How good is Gitrog? I've seen it cast a few times. It always looks really scary. Hey, 5 Bishop thinks it's 75 months. Many month, few word. Oh, I don't think we're going to play Exploration here. We're just not going to have that many lands. A couple Moxen replacing land drops. A couple Mana Dorks. We might only play like 14 lands in this deck. I like the Fiery. I like the Verdant. I like both of these green critters, too. I think I like Bill more than Ranger class, but I've been happy with Ranger class as well. Thinking about another fetch. It's a fetch that currently doesn't get any of my duels, is the only issue with that fetch. We'll probably get more duels down the line, though. We do have Lotus Cobra, and pairs pretty well with. Yeah, I'll just take the Bill. Not huge on this pack. That's a better fetch. Pyrokinesis and Once Upon a Time, both very reasonable picks as well. But I think we have a deck where fetch lands are really good, right? Between Bill and Lotus Cobra and Titanium. I think we want to be as fetch heavy as we can be. I'm just going to grab a sideboard card. We already have a couple 5s, but we could play that Nissa. What's my rule of thumb for Mana Dorks, Rocks, reducing land count? Usually if you've got like 2 or 3, you can shave a land. If your curve's not too egregious and such. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Broken Pipe thinks that's 69 months. You're in ads right now? That fucking sucks. There shouldn't be an ad playing right now for anybody. Twitch bugging out. Yeah, pre-rolls should have been turned off in Tropic Ender. That's why I said anybody. What do I think of Bristly Bill? I think highly of Bristly Bill. Card has won me his fair share of games. Didn't know you can turn off pre-rolls. Yeah, I mean when I run ads manually, it should turn off pre-rolls. Hey Zephyn, thanks for gifting a sub to Special Effects. We do not have a lot of playables here, but we do have 3 colors to dip into, and there are some cards in our sideboard that we could play as filler if we needed to play them. Hello, Fiery Confluence. I would have been happy with that Ranger thing too, but I mean, if Fiery Confluence is going to wheel. No, we don't need an off-color Horizon land. We have Strip Mine, multiple fetches, and an on-color Horizon land already. Like, what? I don't need lands to pain me for no reason. So we kind of need this Stomping Ground with our fetches. We're a little card light. Maybe we can't take a Mana Source this pack. Maybe we gotta take a Hex Drinker or something. Ooh. Speaking of threats. Maybe we can wheel that Oddity too. I think I'm just grabbing Ooze here. We do have a few almost playables, yeah. Reasonable chance we end up having to play some of that. We have enough fixing. I think we can play a double white card. I think we can play this Virtue. I think it might be sick here too. 3 or 4 playables. If you count the random trash in my sideboard, sure. But otherwise I need like 6 or something. Which is doable. We're gonna take the Excavator here. Try and wheel that Zernorb. The Zorb. I mean, there's Zernorb and Safekeeper. I should get one of them back, right? Think about triplets versus Monolith. Could play the Lavamancer. I guess I'll take this. Worry about having too much mana versus action. You just beaten an opponent with Recall, Time Walk, and Lotus. You're so tired. Well, I mean, if you've got Time Walk, Lotus, and Recall to beat them, that should be easy, right? It should be easier. This is a hell of a pack. I really want that Arid Mesa, but I also really want that Gut. I think I have to just take the... Just have to take the Gut, huh? So I have enough playables. It's a really good Arid Mesa, though. Hello. I think I can do it. I think I can take the Stomping Ground. Can get that one with our fetch too, the Bloodstained Mire. I guess I'll draft the good card. I think our mana's good enough for it. Halfling fixes for it too. We get to cut. We get to cut something. Maybe that giver. We didn't get the Zernor, but that was the Safekeeper pack. And Safekeeper also combos with Titanium. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Sobshack Security. These are the Sob. These are the 39 months. Long live the cube. Yeah, I don't know what I'm cutting here. Maybe one of these. I've been really happy with Ooze. In this cube, in this version. I want to leave it in. Ooze is way better in like a regular game of Magic than as like a sideboard hoser. Just the slowest hoser against Reanimator. Feels wrong, huh? Feels like Wandering Emperor should be in. Welcome, Skittles. 16 mana sources. Yeah, maybe that'd be fine. This would be 12 red sources. Not counting Black Lotus. 8 green sources. So we need more green. Oliphaunt can get white. Base 8 white here. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the mountain into a forest. I really just wanted to stomp their Elvish Mystic. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, T-Dun. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 54 months. No, great, got him. Oh shit, what up? Hey Hodge, thanks for the sub, the 86 months. Gonna be a good show? Hell yeah, Hodge. I'm very excited. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna kill your thing. Eternal Champion is so good live. That's what somebody else was saying. Somebody else earlier was hyping me up. Yeah, I've been wanting to see them for a while. So that should be sick. I was planning on playing the Bonecrusher this turn, but if you draw the Lotus Cobra, it lets you double spell. That seems reasonable. Fair enough, I guess. And now next turn we can play Bonecrusher, and then ideally the turn after we can play this Virtue and just watch it win. Other fucking 4-color Reanimator. It's odd. Yeah, a couple lines there after you rip the Fiery Hum. Could have just cleared the board. I think I like this, though. The opponent's in like an awkward spot where they want to attack and discard and get Inti triggers and grow their board. Could lead to an even better attack on my next turn. 5 mana. Nissa, sure. Starting to get a little interesting. Hopefully they don't do anything too broken here in their Nissa on tap turn. Oh, you're good in drop again, dude. I didn't take it as backseating. It's hard not to be worried about the Atraxa, yeah, Skittles. It's hard not to be concerned with the Atraxa in the graveyard. Eternal Witness, rebuy Atraxa. Opponent currently missing blue mana. Oh no, there it is. They're just casting it. And they're at 8 life. Just need 2 more damage. Yeah, I don't see where the 2 damage would come from, is the issue. No, there's no bolts or anything. They just got Pacifistation in hand, too. Bit of a bummer. Glad you're enjoying the tunes, Ladorb. The issue, of course, being there's still a pest infestation, so I think we're still fucked here, even though the Atraxa is off the board. Should I be worried about reanimation stuff? They just cast Atraxa that last game. Yeah, this doesn't interact with Eternal Witness. I was gonna submit. Yeah, same unexpected pineapple. And this is a track that like never got overplayed for me for whatever reason. So I'm still enjoying it on my playlists. Some of their songs definitely got overplayed for me. Not sure if I should turn to Inti or turn to Monolith. I feel like it's got to be Monolith. I have never seen Camelot, Mr. Axe. I haven't seen any of the bands that I'm going to be seeing. Exactly, Pineapple. And that How Long song. They have a few. They have a few that have just been a little overplayed. Exactly, Baller Donk. Yeah, really played. You've never seen Visigoth? Would love to. Yeah, big same Hodge. Pretty excited. If I send 2 Rebel tokens to the Garrick to make sure it dies, and then send one of them and the Otharri at them, then they just block the one that's attacking them. And then they only take 3 instead of taking 4. So a slightly worse attack available there. Jesus Christ, that's a bit much, Thingamabobby. Interesting, Hodge. Yeah, I've been slowly getting more into black metal. My, part of that is that I've just, like, started enjoying it more the more that I listen to it. And part of that is that my girlfriend's into it. A bit more than I am. Slowly growing on me. It's possible I should be playing Lavamancer for the dorks. I just don't know what I'd be cutting for it. I think I like all this stuff better. You're heading to England in 2 weeks for a massive black metal fest? That sounds sick as shit. I hope you have a great time. That should be exciting. You're in stream. The Grixis Tendrils deck ended up 2-1. Pretty good. So the Liberator is going to flip, but I also don't think I care. What's not going to flip? Oh, because I played the Black Lotus. Sure. Well, I still don't care. It'd be nice to rip a green source here to play out the Bristly bill, so we wouldn't have to burn the fetch land. Possible I'm just supposed to be strip mining anyway. Hell yeah, the Zilla. What if I'm not supposed to play Bill? What if I'm supposed to play the Safekeeper here to protect the Brawler? You can't seem to understand the difference between deathcore, death metal, and black metal. The tone of black metal, it tends to be like very linear and fairly trudging. And then the vocal style is very specific. Almost feels like a waste clearing Garrick, but That's what I'm gonna do here. Fucking 12 damage trample. They do growl in all three, but the style of vocals is still very different, Bomb Diggity. Yeah, Deathcore really sounds like metalcore that has a scream singer. It's just heavier metalcore. Oh, very fun. A very soft sheep. Yeah, I was in a deathcore trio when I was in my first year of college. Very long time ago. Some fun musicians, though. Hey, Upside Down, these are the sub, these are sharing the prime. I played the drums, Ugly Paintings. Part of the reason that I'm still wearing wrist braces when I do some stuff. There was a lot going on there, though. Like, I was also, like, typing out 15 pages a day and stuff. Should have played the theremin. Really should have, yeah. Fucking, uh-oh. I was looking forward to getting my Laelia down. And instead, I'm probably just going to lose to some bullshit. Although the Grave has Birds of Paradise and Omnath in it, so they might not be pure combo over there. Maybe some kind of fast spawn deck. Well, we got our Laelia back. Excavator, but no strip mine now. No, my brawler! Hell yeah, Stagzilla. Sounds goddamn delicious. Yeah, I don't really have anti-combo cards, do I? I can play like Soulscar Mage plus Mutagenic Growth. Is that my anti-combo plan here? Sentinel. That way they can let me draw a card before they play a draw 7. I have heard of Frozen Soul. Yeah, I caught them when they came through Madison. Soen took a clip when they threw out packs for people to play Magic in the pit. As soon as they yelled, "Who here plays Magic the Gathering?" I knew something sweet was going to go down. Decent band. Obituary was the highlight of the night for me, I think. Was really impressed with their stage show. They had like a really complicated light show. They're playing super fast metal, right? And then their fucking light show was synced to it. It seemed really hard to do. Someone must have spent so much time. I'm gonna send this back. This looks like a sort of reasonable hand that you should keep. But I want fast mana. We've got like Black Lotus and 2 Moxen in here. Or at least a mana dork, right? Alright, I'll keep 5, I guess. Doczillo, thanks for gifting a sub to Old King Cole. You'd love to see Obituary live? Yeah, it was sick. It was a sweet show. Amon Amarth played too, and I had seen their show some like 21 years before, and it was way different. Way different than how I remembered them. Like the first time I saw them was on like kind of a cramped stage. And they just all came out shirtless. Just these, like, giants up there sweating and screaming. And now they're a bunch of old men, so they're wearing shirts. Was really hoping to fetch and make Bristly Bill a 4/4 and then give it double strike and attack for 10 this turn. That was my that was what I was hoping for him. They also had all these like giant like blow up props and stuff. Like there was a big ship and big Viking statues, and then they fought Jormungandr. There's all this like choreographed fighting with sword and shield in the middle. That was cool stuff. Would happily see a Monomarth again. No idea, Druthers Haver. I think Fury's my best draw here. One's down to one card in hand. They do have this Fire Islet to sack, though. I gotta imagine they're doing that. Chandra's a fine answer to Omnath as well. If I hit a 5 drop off this, I'm going to feel so shitty keeping the Ravine. I just start mine. I'll play that. Oh my god, it doesn't get a +1/+1 counter because I give it pro red to attack through the Omnath. That's hilarious. Who all saw that one coming, huh? Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it was gonna happen. That's alright. It would have cost me 4 life anyway. If you don't have a land or way to interact with my board, I think it's kind of a ballsy Omnath attack this turn. I kind of just want to serve with Ravine twice. Okay, new plan. I don't think this Red and 6 helps them at all, really. If they survive the turn with Omnath, they're not going to, right? Don't they have to bin Omnath? Yeah, they're rebuying a cycle land for them to cycle, as opposed to rebuying the Heath, which would go better with the Omnath. Well, this all seems reasonable. We're on the play here. I'm going to go turn 1 Delighted Halfling, and then we can play the tapped Parlor. Is that you in the vocals, Hodge? Is opponent about to be miserable? Maybe. I don't think I play Excavator this next turn, because that makes it vulnerable to like a bolt or whatever. I want to make sure I at least get 1 recursion back. So what I'm going to do is go Cobra. Oh, you did all the other stuff. Very cool. All the production what's. It is pretty sick. Even if they could kill the Excavator, we still have another Strip Mine. The Titania there. We could have even gone Plateau Titania and get back Strip Mine. From what I saw, I'm going to bring in Containment Priest. I usually don't spec on sideboard cards, but Priest is pretty reasonable. Like, you can still, like, attack with the body and stuff. Maybe I'll cut Nissa or something. I think I gotta send this one back. It's just too slow. Turn 1 Parlor, then turn 2 Bin Oliphaunt, play Birds of Paradise. Too slow. Too nothing. Sure. You wouldn't have known the deck had power from the games you're catching, right? 2 Moxen and a Black Lotus. Well, that's what I was going to fetch up, so I guess we'll run it out. We have had a few Black Lotus games. We've also had some old 5s, finding nothing at all. I'll post the link for that in chat. If you're into it, go give them a view, give them a comment. Oh, comments are turned off. Never mind, don't give them a comment, but a thumbs up. That can help individual tracks like that gain traction on the YouTubes. Now for a big tonal shift. So they put Ashen Rider to hand and binned that one. Double attracts that trigger is pretty hard to beat. We can just scoop. Let's go next. I feel good about my decision to board in the Priest, Tom. Even though I didn't show up. I'd be so much more into this hand if we had a Mox, you know? I'd be into this hand. Okay. Okay. Starting to get worried there. I think this hand's much better than our opener, though, even though we're on 5 cards instead of 7. We need to clock them, you know? We need to... I could see keeping a hand that wasn't clocking the opponent if it also had, like, fast hate cards, but those just weren't the hands we were seeing. No, my giver! Fuck. I was hoping for some graveyard hate. Opponent just demonic tutored. I think they're gonna go like Entomb Animate Dead or something next turn. Flashing in Otharri. That's potentially beatable. They got a Mox Ruby and a Liliana. And my Laelia grew. They get to use my fucking Mox Ruby for this Animate Dead? Alright. Sure. Now they have a Grave Titan and an Oliphaunt. Okay. If you leave the Otharri in play, you die to the Otharri. If you leave a bunch of 2/2s in play, then there's like a chance you can hold them off. Raging Ravine and such. Here, this thing gets to flip and double drain me down to 5, though. And then I double block. I take 4. I think I'm fine scooping here. Good stuff. Some sweet manches in there. Needed some of our hosers, huh?